Hello, welcome to It's Healthy Mansion channel. So today we are going to see chapter number 4 of Richard Hughes, that is knowledge of disease. This question is usually asked for 20 marks or 5 marks. So let's begin. Knowledge of disease introduction. Richard Hughes felt the need to criticize Dr. Handyman's as to his writings in Organon. First, it defines homeopathy as a therapeutic method. Homeopathy is a therapeutic method wherein drugs are our instruments to combat the disease. In order to cure in every case of disease, change a medicine. In first edition of Organon, he mentions that diseases were not treated rationally nor on fixed principles, but diseases were treated according to the various curative intentions of the palliative rule of contraria contraris curenter. So, in further thing, I have explained in every point wise, but usually in Richard Hughes textbook there is no point wise given. So this might help to learn or understand and to write in exam purpose only. Duty of physician. It is the duty of physician to ascertain the exciting cause of disease so that once they are removed, it will help to cure the disease and also to avoid them in the future. This was necessary as certain medicines were found suitable when the disease had originated in certain way. Example, arnica from injuries, rustox and dulcamara from cold. Dr. Hughes talked about the totality of symptoms. It was said that disease was due to some alteration in the interior of the organism which was seen through signs and symptoms. Thus, the totality of symptoms will represent the disease to be cured. By using the principle of similia similibus, the indicated medicine must act on the same part as those affected by the disease as in same manner. It must be remembered that our object is to select the simillimum and not a simile. Therefore, the totality of symptoms is the curative indication. Further, Dr. Hughes talks about the subjective symptoms are very important. The subjective symptoms are of great importance. Dr. Carpenter's remarks about pathology is that when the urine possesses a certain sediment, the constitutional state of the person has to be taken in account. These constitutional symptoms are the subjective symptoms and are more important than the objective symptoms. More obvious local symptoms are to be given less importance. The symptoms are the language of the disease which is seen through drug proving. Further, Dr. Richard Hughes talks about special forms of disease. So let us now look the special forms of disease and see whether or not the animal mode of treatment is sufficient. For example, for fever, based on homeopathic principles, treat it with drugs capable of producing fever, example belladonna. For neurosis, our choice has to be an anti-epileptic remedies that will induce similar paroxysm in healthy subjects. There are three elements appear in knowledge, that is phenomena, laws and causes. Dr. Hahnemann led the way to prescribe for disease their analogues medicine which consisted of antisoric remedies. Dr. Schaff, following Paracelsus and Rademacher, gave importance to the seat of action instead of symptoms. To this he called organopathy. Example, Cynothus americans, which acts upon spleen. Lastly, the emotions, feelings, ideas, and physical sensations given by the patients are the utmost importance. The old school practitioners disagrees these phenomena. Therefore, this was the end of Dr. Richard Hughes' philosophy. Thank you for watching.